Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, love attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We are here for our weekly energy reading. We're going to see what the cards say today. So let's jump right in. I am not in my normal space, as you can see, but I did use my crystals to kind of cleanse the decks. I brought them over in my cute, I always put all the decks. Yes, they all fit in here. I use my little heart wrap and then I stick them all in the bowl and I carry them like this. I love it. It's super easy and the decks can kind of fall all over the place and they don't have to be perfectly aligned. So that's my little traveling. I know it's glass and I probably should get something else, but I just like grabbing the bowl and going. So let's open up sacred space with a prayer. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, please open up sacred space. Please only allow the highest and whitest light messages to come through. Bless me, bless my cards, bless my viewers. And the first few messages that we got here are thank your guides for all you have. And a message is coming through social media, text, or email. So we're going to be looking for any new invitations, a random reach out from an old friend. And if you guys did not know this, manifestation energy, well, when somebody that you bump into from your past, when like energies come back around from your past, it's a manifestation energy. You're about to receive some sort of upgrade in your life, whether it's a new item, whether it's more money, whether it's you literally becoming a different person. The universe, for some reason, it's just science, it brings back the old life and it tests you and it says, hey, remember how far you've come. Don't slip back into that. Every time I like stutter or mess up, I always forget that I'm in a live reading and I'm like, oh, I'll edit that, but I don't edit these. Sometimes I do if I mess up multiple times. But so excuse me if I do that or if I repeat words twice. I'm just so used to like I mess up and I just keep going. It's just habit at this point, but it's a manifestation energy and it's textbook. I don't know why. It's like a quick little test to see, are you going to slip back into the old life? Or if this person asked you out, like, are you going to entertain it if they were very controlling and manipulative? You don't even want to entertain it. So I was on a client call today and we were talking about cords. We were talking about energetic cords. And I was teaching her that every time somebody messages her on Facebook or on Instagram and they're maybe complimenting her and saying she's beautiful, and maybe it's a guy, right? And it's a guy she does not want to date. And she can feel the energy behind the message and she can tell that they're flirting. And I told her, like, you don't have to respond. And I'm telling all of you, you do not have to respond to any message, okay? Because when you respond to a text, an email, a comment, you're sending an energetic cord to that person. And if you don't have good balance in your life yet, or maybe you just don't want this person taking this comment or like or a response the wrong way, don't send it. Because there's been many times in my clients' lives where they say, thank you so much, I appreciate it. And that other person on the other end feels their light because there's so much they're more pure and they've been doing their healing, and the person on the other end has not. So they feel this energetic pull to you because you're so bright. And a simple thank you can lead somebody else wrong. Did I say that right? Yeah, can lead somebody else in the wrong direction. I don't know why I just blanked with that thought. But you're literally maybe leading that person on and they're taking it the wrong way. So again, you can say thank you to certain messages and know that it will be received and it's okay. But if there's somebody on the other end of that message who you don't want thinking any type of way about you intimately, or you don't want them to continue to message you because you just don't feel a good energy coming from them, you don't have to respond. Okay, so I feel like, yes, we might be getting a message soon, but this also could be a message of boundaries. Look right now at your phone and see who are the top 5 people you are messaging on the regular. Are they high vibrational? Are they encouraging you? Are they shaping you? Are they helping you see more of who you are? Or are they people who are just complaining, pulling on your energy, asking things of you, and just not really being supportive? You have that choice to separate the pullers to the providers or to the givers, right? People that feed you. So first message, thank your guides You might be getting a text, an email, or maybe an invitation this week, but be mindful of who is in your energetic field. And you have to pull back and unhook any cord that you've opened up with other people. Okay. And you can simply be, if a person is consistently messaging you and you do not like it, you say, hey, listen, I am really overwhelmed with text right now. Could you please hold off on texting me? That's as simple as that. It's really the truth too. And you're setting a boundary, and that person knows, like, hey, I can't just jump into their phone whenever I want. And sometimes when the universe sees you saying that one statement, you're setting the tone for all of the energetic beings who are like that person, and they will not message you because you just told the universe, I don't want this. Okay, so that's been coming up a lot in my one-on-one sessions about who we are tying a cord to consciously. Ooh, we have birds before land. This is more manifestation energy. So I think this whole reading is talking about somebody's about to receive something really cool. It might come through a text or an email. You're getting glimmers of it before it arrives. So for example, I've been manifesting a yellow Jeep for myself. And out of nowhere, my mom was like, Michelle, I thought I saw that yellow Jeep you wanted. And I was like, oh my gosh, my mom is helping me manifest. This is so cool. Well, literally that same day that she said that, the same like hour, one of my clients texted me a picture of a yellow Jeep. And on the Jeep spare tire cover, it said 1111, make a wish, and there was a butterfly. So not only did the yellow Jeep have synchronicities on it, but it had a butterfly, which represents my mom's mom, and my mom was the one helping me manifest the Jeep. So these are all like birds before land. These are all maybe seeing my manifestation happen to somebody else. Maybe somebody else gets a Jeep around me. That's a birds before land. You're just getting signs that land is coming because you're seeing the birds if you're at sea. But these signs are saying, hey, your manifestation is coming. Hold the line. Have faith. Thank your guides for all you have. Whoa. 10-10, a cycle is completing. Heal yourself and you help others heal. I really like this. 10-10 is a magical number for me. I love this number so much. So when you see 10-10, it means something's coming to an end, a beautiful ending. It is opening up to a brand new beginning. And that manifestation might be your new beginning, and it's because you've done your healing. And a lot of times when we come together with a new partner, it's divinely timed. Like you bump into the person perfectly at the right time. The universe makes you meet somebody else who then connects you to that person, or you happen to stumble across their things on social media and you're like, oh my gosh, and you find a synchronicity between the two of you. I just heard somebody, I want you guys to really, if you're a feminine in your queen energy, I want you to resist reaching out to anybody this week. If you feel an urge to reach out to an ex or somebody that you're talking to, try to be in your queen energy and don't send any message and see what comes to you. Practice your feminine energy. You're leaning back, you're trusting, and you're seeing who's going to initiate, who is going to pursue you, because you are a queen and you deserve to be pursued. Do not chase. We do not chase. Okay, switch up your routines. Go somewhere new, do new things, tell the universe, hey, I'm different. I'd like to receive different. Okay, let's see what else. These two kind of flipped up, so we're gonna take them. You are loved, somebody's admiring you. Oh my goodness, and financial freedom. So it looks like this manifestation could be a large sum of money for somebody. Hopefully that's me too, so I can buy my new Jeep. Heck yes. And maybe the message of financial freedom or somebody offering to give you money. I'm not sure, but I just heard when you work on yourself and when you set those boundaries, I told my client today, if she could imagine every cord that she has with somebody in her phone or in her field or on Facebook, anybody that she's responding to on the regular, imagine a door is open, right? And her energy is being leaked out to every single one of those doors. Now, if she goes around and sets boundaries and just doesn't respond to messages, kindly responds and says, sorry, I'm not available, she's shutting doors. Door shut, door shut, door shut. People are asking her for money. Sorry, I'm in a bind myself. I don't have the capacity to give right now. Door shut. You just learn to say certain things that are really, really kind and honest, and you tell the person no. And when you shut all those doors, the doors behind you start to open. And what's behind you is a whole new life that you have not seen yet. And it is a king or queen energy. So when you turn around, you're like, whoa, this is what it feels like on the other side where nobody's pulling on my energy. But all it took was you shutting all those doors because you were allowing your energy to be leaked out. So the 10-10 to me is that you're no longer giving your energy to people who don't value it or people who want to take your bright light. So you're switching up your routines, you're shutting all those doors, you're saying no, you're setting boundaries. And when you're doing that, you're loving yourself. We have you are loved and financial freedom. So somebody, maybe a loved one that's passed away, they're watching you become better. And I just heard somebody has this idea of winning the lottery and you have a plan of who you're going to help out with the money. I want you to erase that plan. Delete all the people on that list who you're going to give the money to and tell the universe, hey, I'm going to give the money to myself. I'm going to sit with that money for like 3 or 4 months. I'm not going to give it to anybody. And when I am grounded and when I'm feeling safe in my body with all of this money I just won, then I will consider who I'm going to give it to. Okay? Because the universe will not bring you your financial freedom if you have plans to give it to people that won't honor you. But maybe you're too far into your wounding that you can't see that they might betray you in the future. And you give them this money, and now you've opened up a can of worms, and they're these types of people that will just continue to ask. So tell the universe, like, hey, universe, I am manifesting this abundance. I will keep it to myself because I love myself and I'm going to nurture myself with it. I'm going to bathe in it. I'm going to shower in it. I'm going to sleep in it. And I'm going to soak in everything that I just created. And in time, when I feel ready, because there's so much time, I will then consider sharing. And if I don't want to share, I don't have to. And you say, angels and guides, please move me to the right people who need this. Please move me to use this money for my service, because that's really the most important part. When you're getting money from the universe, it's to do your service work. It's to feed yourself, to clothe yourself, to have a beautiful home over your head, to have the resources that you need so that your soul can do the thing it came here to do. Because you can't do the thing that you came here to do if you don't feel grounded and safe. And I have to say that for me, I've had different financial situations where I was literally feeling like the end of my rope, like not a drop, not a penny, nothing left. And I could still somehow, even though I had anxiety filled nights and I felt like I was suffocating, I would find pockets of my day where I was like, why aren't I stressed right now? Like, I should be really stressed right now, and I'm not. And that's that deep faith that usually brings the financial freedom, because you're learning that you're safe without it and you're safe with it. You're safe without it. You're safe with it. You're neutral. It's just a resource. And you know that if it's going low, you trust that the universe will provide for you when you need it. You cannot demand it to come when you want it to come. You have to be open to saying, universe, use me for good. Show me the way. If you're not bringing those resources right now, I will be okay with it. And I will surrender and I will trust you that you will provide every need. And I will adjust and do what I need to do in the meantime. And to me, that's building that ultimate faith. And I always say the longer the drought, the bigger the drop in. So meaning the longer you don't have something, whether it's a partner, whether it's money, the bigger and the most enjoyable the drop in will be. Come out of your cave. This is saying it is safe to be seen. It is safe to shine your light. You do not have to hibernate. And that could just be a symbolic of bears. If bears mean something to somebody, this is a message for you. Tell somebody that you love them. Come out of your cave and say it. It's time for an intuitive day. So when you come out of your cave and you tell that person that you love them, or somebody in your life, you're expressing your feelings to them, go do an intuitive day with them. Maybe take your kids and go do an intuitive day. An intuitive day is when you get in your car with no plan and you let your spirit move you. It might get to like the third traffic light and you say, okay, I just don't know why, but I want to turn right here. and it's a neighborhood. And you're like, why am I turning into this neighborhood? You turn into the neighborhood, then your intuition says go left, you go left, and all of a sudden you see this cute little bunny hopping down the street, and it just lights you up. And you're like, oh my gosh, I love bunnies. And then all of a sudden you see these cute little kids playing on a playground. And then you see their moms talking, and maybe you feel guided to stop and to talk to the moms for something, and then they end up having some sort of opportunity for you to maybe nanny for them or whatever it is. But you're a bird just flew by the window, by the way, when I said that. So you're being guided to go places on that intuitive day that are going to bring you your manifestation. So it's basically the universe taking you on a date. And if you're manifesting the whole week prior, a new job, a new opportunity, maybe you want a nanny, and you're thinking you're going to find the job online, go do an intuitive day. The universe will prove you wrong. It'll say, we can bring you that job in so many different ways. If you didn't turn down that street, you would have never found the park. You would have never found the moms. And boom, you wouldn't have had that job. But because you did the intuitive day, that all came in. So the more you do these types of days, the more manifestations have an opportunity to find you, because you're not staying in the same routines. You're switching your routines up. You're coming out of the cave. You're not doing the same thing over and over and over again, which I'm guilty of too. Believe me, we all are. Your desires are coming this week. I have a feeling that somebody who's been manifesting a large sum of something, they're going to get it this week, which whether it's like a large sum of love from a loved one, a large sum of money, a massive trip that they've been wanting to manifest. You are queen or king, never settle. And before these manifestations come in, the universe gives you test after test after test. Are you going to say no? Are you going to say, hey, you can't treat me this way? Sorry, I can't give you that money. I'm not in a place to. You're choosing yourself, and you're saying you're not going to mess with me, because guess what? When this walks into your life, the financial freedom, how are you going to be? Are you going to be firm with your boundaries around your money? You cannot let somebody walk all over you. And I just saw within 2 weeks. 2 weeks will be the second week in June. Okay, last two for Micah Magic. Who is on your mind? Walking away from what doesn't serve you. Yes. Okay. The person that I just was talking about for you, whoever's on your mind, they're leaving a relationship. They're leaving a job. They're finally choosing themselves. And I always say this, like, when you're at a job that is not a match to your vibration, there will come a time where the universe will speak through other people and it will push you out, right? It'll just literally make things so uncomfortable that you have to leave. And maybe you get in trouble. Maybe you get a letter in your file. Maybe somebody starts like bothering you and pushing you out, and maybe you just can't stand it anymore. Maybe you get a new boss and you're like, oh my gosh, the whole morale of this place is gone, and they're going to be there for however long, you know? The universe starts to make it tight and squeezy and just like, oh, I don't like this. So you have to set yourself free. You have to leave. And we have to thank those people in those situations when they do that to us, because it's literally moving us out of something that wasn't even a match to us in the beginning. It was a stepping stone. It was a place to just learn all of these hard lessons. But when it's time to leave, it's time to leave. And people grip and they hold on and they don't let go. And that's my job. My job is to come in and just like nudge you, to push you out of the cave, to say, it's time. You can do this. You can have faith. Everything is going to be okay. But I need to push you to expand yourself. And a lot of people do this. They grip and they don't want to leave. So it's really important that we have supportive loved ones. We have people that love us and that care about us and say, hey, get out of here. You deserve better. You are not a match to this place. This place keeps you in your patterns. This place keeps you unhealthy. This place keeps you being criticized or abused or abandoned or all these different things. And when you say no and leave it and start fresh somewhere else, you're telling the universe a whole new story. You're telling the universe, I don't want that. I'm done with that treatment. I want something new. And that is a powerful move energetically. And when you do that, you're letting go and walking away from what doesn't serve you. You're opening up so many of those doors that are behind you that your financial freedom could come in. You know, we don't know. Queen of Cups. Maybe you get the partnership of your dreams. It says loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others, but forgetting to take care of yourself. Yeah. Trust your intuition, a deep love of family and friends, follow your heart. So the Queen of Cups, she's usually the most loving out of all the queens. She's got a compassionate heart. She can forgive any situation. She understands the abundance flow with the waves coming in and out. She's patient. She sits there. She knows the water will always come and hit her feet. She has all the resources she needs. And her mission is to teach others to do that too. Teach others to love each other. Teach others to be kind and to love themselves enough to leave those situations that are not good for them. And believe me, there are these lower vibrational energies that live in other people who will try to keep you there. They try to talk you into staying. They try to make the deal sweeter. They'll offer you more money. They'll tell you how much they love you and they're going to miss you. And it's all a ploy to keep you small. And you are not small. You are a beautiful soul and you deserve to be seen. Okay. All right, we're going to take all these because we're not going to. Yeah, actually, no, we're just going to take the top one. They just said the top one, the Chariot. It says rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, public recognition. So you're somehow being seen for walking away from what doesn't serve you. You're being celebrated for doing it, for honoring yourself, for owning your crap. Maybe you did do patterns that weren't good at that place, or maybe you treated somebody poorly and you're like, I got to get out of here. But first, before you leave, you're setting this, you're like clearing the air. Your side of the street is now clean. And the universe is saying, okay, because you learned that lesson, we're now going to move you. The Chariot's all about movement. We are now moving you to a new location where you can start fresh and be better. And it's because of the Queen, I heard. The Queen has transformed you. She's made you a better person. You've seen the, I just heard, you've seen the light. That's funny. It's in the light. But you've seen the light because she put the spotlight on your life. Maybe she showed you all of your shit. Maybe there's somebody, I just heard there's somebody in your reality who reflected back to you what you were doing and you realized it wasn't good. Maybe it was poor self-talk. Maybe you weren't honoring yourself. Maybe you were talking in lack. Somebody's reflecting that back to you and you're like so grateful. You're like, wow, at first I didn't like that they pointed that out, but now I see what this thing that I did and how awful it was, or maybe that I'm not being kind to myself and I can forgive myself now and I can move forward with the lesson and not judge myself for it. Okay, let's do spirit animal wisdom. I just saw the deer card at the bottom of the deck. You guys, we got the abundance card. Come on. Koi carp. Move with the flow of abundance around and through you. So if you are blocked with abundance right now, and if you were like me at that one point in my life where money was so tight and I was like, I don't think I can live. I feel like I need to reset my game and start all over again. There comes a time where the universe does that because it's wanting you to look at other areas of your life. Like, remember when I talked about all those doors being open and you're saying, no, you can't treat me this way. I'm setting this boundary. Sorry, I'm not giving you any money because I'm struggling too. You shut all those doors and it's like a reset. The universe sees you valuing yourself. And when you do that, the doors behind you open. And that's when the money floods, the money wave floods back into your life and starts that flow again. So, message for somebody, shut those energetic doors. Pull your energy back. Do not give your energy to people who take from you. And you'll start to receive money and opportunities once you do that because you're valuing yourself. And I just saw the peacock. Self-love, time to celebrate you and your magnificent light. There we go, that's confirmation. Okay, we're gonna do my ever unfolding heart. Okay, that one was weird. We have frog. You are overworked. It's time to take a break, cleanse your energy, take a bath, sit by the ocean, book a trip, give yourself permission to do nothing. You deserve it. And this is my spirit animal for June. So I'm so excited. Every time I get the frog, I always go on vacation. So, and I do know of a vacation that I'm going on at the end of June with my niece. So I'm super pumped for that. So that could be symbolic of that, or it could be another vacation. I'm not sure. And then we have butterfly. You are going through a transformation, rest, self-care, patience are needed. This is a time of non-action. Yay, you've come so far. Pause, take a breath. Do one thing today to celebrate your growth. You are a warrior. All right, so we have 3 messages of rest. So rest, frog says you're overworked. It's time to take a break. You've come so far. Celebrate your growth. 3 of the same messages, and they all flipped out kind of differently when I shuffled. All right, final message. We're going to do Spirit Animal Oracle. I just saw the dolphin at the bottom of the deck, which is always a playful energy. Holy cow. We have the crow. Oh my gosh, you guys, we got the frog again. Frog, crow, koala. Spirit has a plan. Crow says co-create with spirit. And the frog says declutter. We have 35. Koala is 35. 28 is the frog. Clear out the clutter. This is decluttering your home, clearing your vessel, maybe doing a fast for a couple days. I just got rid of 4 bags of clothes from my closet. I totally purged it all. It felt so good. Took it to Goodwill. And then I have crow spirit, co-create with spirit, number 17. So we are literally asking spirit to lead us to the abundance, to lead us to the next right action. Spirit, jump into my body and make me make the next perfect move. Make me be a good person. Help me set boundaries. Help me write this text. I don't know how to do it. You're co-creating. It's a 50-50 DoorDash order. You're asking the universe for what you want and then sitting back and trusting and surrendering that it's going to come. And before you surrender, well, as you surrender, you're resting, you're taking a vacation, you're going through a transformation, you're clearing the clutter of your old life. And this is the time when you start to purge energy. That's when new people start to come in, or people from your past start to resurface to test you. And it's all because you just moved energy. It's a flow, right? As you're putting clothes and stuff out of your house, people start to come in. And then as you get rid of people and close doors energetically, then new opportunities, maybe new clothing, maybe people give you gift cards. You start to just see this flow of energy and you're like, wow, this feels really, really good. Okay. Let's do one final Micah magic. A spiritual guide is on the way. So if you've been watching this and you're feeling like you need guidance, you're feeling like you need to work with somebody, maybe a healer. Lately, I've been taking all of my clients, whether they're just one-on-one card readings from people from YouTube, you guys, all of us, you all like email me at random times and I love it. And you're like, hey, Michelle, can I just do a quick reading? And I'm like, yes, I love it. They're 222 for 60 minutes. And then 333 for 90 minutes, which I love the 90-minute because we get to really dive in deep and do lots and lots of cards. I mean, if you think about it, we just did what, maybe 45 minutes and we have a ton of cards here. But if you're needing assistance, book a reading with me, book a coaching call. We don't even have to do cards. I can just coach you with what you're going through. You can join my 6-week group coaching program. I'm going to have 12 people in the group. We're going to do 3 one-on-one sessions, which is very rare in a group coaching program. Normally people just hop in and teach the group and they never give you one-on-one time. But what I'm going to do is for the 6 weeks, the first week, it's going to be all individual sessions with me. Second week, we meet as a team. We group together. I coach you guys on something. You'll watch a video module. Next week, we kind of hermit again. You go into your cave. You come with me for a private session that week. The next week, we're in our group session. And then we end with one-on-one sessions to kind of close you out. So I'm working with you one-on-one in this group setting too. So you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting a community of tribe, soul tribe, people that you're going to love and share stories with. And we're going to have a group chat where we're all going to talk to each other throughout the whole 6 weeks. And you also get one-on-one time with me. So you're feeling seen, heard, and taken care of by me. And then also you're being seen, heard, and taken care of by a group, which to me is gold because a lot of you are watching this right now and you don't have anybody. You know, you feel lonely. You feel like maybe you're in the corporate world and nobody understands what you're going through. this would be a perfect program for you to join. So it's 2,111, which is my favorite. I love the 111, so I wanted to use that. I love creating my prices. And then it's $19.99 if you sign up before Monday, June 3rd, which is probably tomorrow if you're watching this on Sunday. So yeah, so join my group coaching program if you feel called. You can also just do the simple one-on-one mentorship with me, which the rate did change. Now it's 2,222, which is 8 sessions. You get 8 weeks with me. So that's a little bit different now. So you could do the group coaching, or you could do the mentorship. You could do a one-on-one reading with me. Yeah, I don't want you doing this alone. And that's why we got this card last. Your guides are saying, hey, you need assistance. There's a guide that they're sending you. And if you're here, I could be that guide for you. So it might be somebody else. You might go watch another video or something, and you might be drawn to somebody else. Be open to that, okay? But whoever you're watching, make sure that they're heart-centered, make sure they're coming from love, make sure they're wanting to help you, genuinely wanting to help you. And my throat chakra is going nuts because there's a lot of people out there who just want money, and they're not really looking to help you in a way that maybe they got help. You know, for me, I wish I would have had somebody like me back then. I wish I would have had Awaken Your Magic, the community, and all these opportunities to meet like-minded people, because I was so alone on my awakening journey. I only had my mentor and YouTube. I didn't have anybody else going through the same thing that I was going through. So when you get this card, you might be guided to a healer locally where you live. You know, you might be guided to me, but take action on it. Don't sit on those nudges, because you're needing to evolve, and we need you right now more than ever to be shining your light, to be setting boundaries, to not be allowing all these energetic leaks to be happening. And I can hone and help you be better at all of this. I can help you love yourself. I can help you better your relationships, your work relationships. You can help The cards can help you understand why things are happening in your life, and I can help you as well. So feel free. Everything's in the description box below. You can even just email me if you don't want to click below. My email is below, but just email me and say, hey, Michelle, I'm interested in working with you. I'm not sure what the best option is. And then we can have a conversation about it. All right, lovies, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for supporting me and my channel. All right, peace out.